I am Irene Isatas from 4G1. So it is all about environmental crimes. Environmental crimes is a modern criminological concern which causes the development of a new discipline known as green criminology. The discipline tackles about abuses of environmental resource for commercial purposes without abiding with the mandates of law in the proper utilization as well as preservation of natural resources. Um, Environmental crime is a highly profitable and rapidly expanded area of international criminal activity. In the Philippines, environmental crimes such as illicit trafficking in a wildlife, illegal logging, and illegal. So, it is unregulated and unreported fishing have broader impacts. In addition to causing species and habitat loss, these crimes threaten food security by depleting fish stocks, forests, and other resources, impeding economic development and reducing revenue. So, green criminology, the science of the environmental crime investigation, where it is intended to determine who are the perpetrators of environmental destructions, their extent of liabilities, and community's action towards these perpetrators. Uh, it is also a branch of criminology that involves the study of harm and crime investigation, har- harms and crimes against the environment broadly conceived, including the study of environmental law and policy. So the study of corporate crimes against the environment and environmental justice from criminological perspective. So we have top 5 environmental crimes. One is wild animal traffic, two is indiscriminate logging, three is electronic waste management, four is fining, and five is um, dumping in rivers and aquifers. First, wild animals. It is regarded by the Interpol as the third largest illegal business in the world after drugs and arms trafficking. Wild animal traffic raises a serious threat for the world's biodiversity survival. Number two is indiscriminate logging. So the uncontrolled logging to get to get wood for furniture or other foods or even farmlands is the most serious cause of this environmental crime. Number three is electronic waste management. In the in the so-called developed countries, there are up to 50 million tons of electronic waste every year. Computer, TV, cell phone, appliances, etc. Up to 75% all of this estimated to leave the official circuit, and a good deal to the and a good deal uh, of the two of the illegally exported to other countries. 4 is fining. 100 million shark are captured every year by specialized ships, and up to 70 million 70 million of them are captured to only have their fins cut off alive and on the ship and then be thrown back into the sea. This practice involves a slow and painful death. 5 is dumping. Dumping in rivers and aquifers. This kind of environmental crimes is most often caused by companies, factories, and public administrations. Their waste is uncontrollably released into the environment, while at the same time polluting rivers, lakes, aquifers, etc. Other environmental issues. First, deforestation. So it is the clearing, destroying, or otherwise removing a tree through deliberate. So we have many types of distracting fishing. First is overfishing. Overfishing is one of the chief consequences of the industrial fishing. Is that some species have been overfished to the point near. Second is habitat destruction. Many industrial fishing practices destroy aquatic habitat. Third is derelict fishing gear. They continue to catch animals, a phenomenon known as ghost fishing. Number 4 is bycatch. It is extremely adept of harvesting fishing. They can also stand incidentally catch non-target species known as bycatch. Bottom trawling. Though declared illegal in some regions, bottom trawling continues to be one of the most destructive fishing practices in the entire fishing industry. Next is cyanide fishing. This is a technique in fishing wherein it involves pouring large amount of the sodium cyanide into the water. The cyanide stuns the fishing, making them easier to catch. Next is the last is muroami. This practice uses large net and several pounding devices, typically heavy stone or large cement blocks. Fishermen found the reefs to scare the fish out of the coral and into the net. So 3 is use of chemicals in farming too. In farming, if too much inorganic fertilizer will have withering effect on plants, killing rather than nourishing them. So we have major environmental laws in the Philippines. First is Republic Act 8749, the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999. So it is a comprehensive air quality management policy and program which aims to achieve and maintain healthy air for all Filipinos. Second is Republic Act 9275, the Philippine Clean Water Act of 2004. This act provides for the abatement and control of pollution from land-based sources and lay down quality standard and regulation. Third is Republic Act Republic Act 6969. It is toxic substances and hazardous and nuclear waste control. Act of 1990. So the act was carried out to control, supervise, and regulate activities on toxic chemicals and hazardous waste. Fourth is Republic Act 7942, Philippine Mining Act of 1995. All mineral resources in the public and private lands within the territory and exclusive economic zone of the Republic of the Philippines are owned by the state. And 5 is, this is the last, Republic Act 9003, Ecological Solid Waste Management. Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000. Solid waste management is considered to be one of the most serious environment issues in the Philippines, and the annual waste generation was estimated at 10 million tons in 2010, and this is expected to rise by 40% in 2020. So the Republic Act of 9003, otherwise known as the Ecological Solid Waste Management of 2000, an integrated solid waste management plans based on 3 R's. 3 R's means is reduce, reuse, and recycling. And that's all. Thank you, sir.